Hello everyone. Okay, so school is back in session and we're going to look at some interesting lunch items. I really like salads, so I'm going to show you a really delicious yet healthy and simple twist for a great salad. We'll get started here in a few bits. Okay, so to start with, we've got some homemade salsa. It's really easy to make and you can be done overnight. What we'll start with is, what's in here is basically just some minced tomato. We've got some peppers, just regular bell peppers. All this stuff has been grown in our garden except the onions. The onions we bought at the store, and the spices, of course, we got at the store. But this is really easy to make overnight pico de gallo or salsa. It basically just marinates in its own juices. Not a whole lot in it, I guess. So I guess what we'll start with is we're gonna grab a tomato here. We've got ripening in our window. We have that grown in our garden here. And then we've got yellow bell pepper, which also we grew in our garden. It looks like it's kind of damaged from the sun a little bit. And I'm gonna grab an onion. Let's see. This looks good. Set our finished product aside. Okay, and I'll go get a cutting board and then we'll start making our salsa. This is going to be a little hard to do with one hand, but I'll do the best I can. So we're going to cut off our brown spot here. Okay. And we're going to set about to start mincing us up some bell pepper here. So I'm going to set this camera here. Start cutting in some bell pepper. I love this bell pepper. It's very tangy. It's homegrown. Yellow bell pepper has to be my favorite, probably just because of that. There we go. We've got our cut up yellow bell pepper. Now we're going to start with some tomatoes. Okay, there we go. Got some tomato. Dice it up. Way better than those store-bought things. Ugh, too better for me. I love our homegrown tomatoes. They're so sweet and just full of flavor, and I think it's because of all the nutrients in our soil. I'll have to do a video on that sometime. We had a really good crop this year with our tomatoes. They turned out really nice. Now we've got some onion. We'll cut up some of that. I don't like to add too much onion because sometimes it just gets to be too much, too powerful. As much as I do like onion, you just don't want to kill your friends. Okay. There we go. Got our onion. Go ahead and we'll add this to our bowl for our homemade pico de gallo or salsa, if you will. Okay, so here we are. We've got our pico de gallo or salsa. We're just going to squeeze a little bit of this tomato. Let some of the juices drain in there so it has something to marinate in. Now we're going to go get some spices. And I think what we'll put in there is just a little bit of parsley. Okay, so here we are. I think I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. I used to add garlic to this stuff, but even one clove is just a little much for me. There we are. That should be enough. I don't want to kill anyone with my breath tomorrow. And then we'll add some Italian seasoning. Or not Italian seasoning, what the heck. I'm going to add some parsley in there. Got a little parsley in there. And that should be enough just for today. I don't want too much. There we are. Mix that around a little bit. Let it marinate overnight. And there's our homemade pico de gallo. on second thought, I might even add just a little bit of lemon juice to this to make it a little bit tangier. Love lemon juice. Here, we'll just add a capful because it's not too much, and we don't want it to be too tangy. And you know, guys, this is totally up to you. You do what you want with it. This salsa doesn't have to be anything special. If you want it to be, though, you can put whatever you want in it. You can add jalapeno peppers, habanero peppers, whatever you've got growing in your garden. It's totally up to you. You can add more spice to it if you want, even. Flare it up. It's your own. Do what you want with it. Add a little more, you know? But everyone's taste is different, and I just happen to like mine a little bit more mild. So anyways, we'll move on to the rest of our salad. Okay, so I'll just be quick about this here. We've got our cheese and our tortillas, our lettuce, and our pico de gallo sauce. And that's all we need. We're just going to mix it up, put it in separate bags, and voila, we've got our salad.